sister brought gentle parenting into my house and told me it's not my place to discipline her kids, but they slapped my dog, so I kicked them out and said this is not their place to stay. My younger sister and her family, which includes her husband, and 2 kids, 3F and 5M, were visiting my husband and me and staying at our home for a week. A little background: we don't live in the same state. I've had kids of my own, but they are young adults now and out of the house. My sister is much younger than me and is still in the young family stage. We've always had a pretty close and good relationship despite our age gap. My sister practices gentle parenting. I'd never heard of that before she came to stay with us because I guess I'm out of the loop since my kids are grown now. She explained to me that gentle parenting means they don't do timeouts, don't do grounding, and so on, but instead just talk about their feelings. I thought that was a bit odd because it sounds like there is zero discipline, but I didn't say anything so as not to rock the boat, until I saw gentle parenting in action and was appalled. During the first 2 days of their stay, her daughter drew on my walls with crayon, and her son pulled up flowers I had recently planted in my garden bed and threw a rock at my car parked in the driveway. To top it all off, they both kept constantly pulling my golden retriever's hair and hitting my dog in the face. My dog is very sweet and a little on the older side, so she's very calm. She never bit, attempted to bite, or did anything that would harm or spook the kids. In every instance, I was expecting my sister or her husband to discipline the kids. They never did, so I did, or at least I tried to. Just me telling her kids to stop, or scolding them in the slightest made my sister lose her mind. She told me it's not my place to discipline them. I told her someone has to because they're messing up my home, but I agree it should be their parents scolding them. However, it seems their parents are not willing to. I told her they need a fairly stern punishment for what they've been doing, and she started going off about how they refused to spank their kids like we were spanked as kids. I told her I'm not suggesting she do that to her kids, but a stern talking to and making them clean up what they destroyed would be a good idea. She said what her kids were doing was not worth what I would call discipline. All she did in every instance was ask them, "What kind of feelings are you having that made you do that?" And that was it. So I realized this behavior was not going to stop, and my husband and I told them they need to find a hotel or go home. Even though we had planned for them to stay a full week, we couldn't handle more than 2 days because of the gentle parenting. I told her the gentle parenting is going to cause her kids to have a very hard life and a rude awakening someday, probably even jail time. She argued back and really lost it when I told her, this hippy-dippy gentle parenting crap is a scam and will ruin your kids' lives, which I regret now but boiled over in the moment. Now she won't speak to me, and our mom says I'm in the wrong for kicking them out when they planned on staying longer.